Kali Yuga ends, a new time sets. Hi guys, this is my 7 stars, and today I have a lot to cover. I was collecting the information, how it was coming, and what this all means to you. But this will be like an energy update, let's say till the end of the year or even until January. I'm gonna come up with a new video on the eclipses for the next month. But I've been receiving the information, and this is kind of the thing that you can really look forward and what actually means this Kali Yuga. You know, Kali Yuga, there always have been the 4 stages, 4 ages, you know, of the consciousness. Where it comes down to, it's plainly about consciousness. You know, the first age, you know, being like all benevolent, all conscious, all, you know, like the pure benevolence and the pure consciousness. And then how you go down to the ages, the last age, right? It was this called Kali Yuga, and you know, it's the worst age of you know, the most evil, which is also the most unconscious, where I keep on saying and teaching my people, this game, this journey is all about how much more can you be aware, how much more can you be conscious, because to the extent of how much more can you be aware and conscious is how your life is going to flow. Because everything that you see around yourself, everything that you've been through your own life, it's indeed all your fault. In other words, you created it all, right? By being conscious or by being unconscious. You know, if you're going to look this from another perspective, it's only about these 4 ages, you know, it's agreement between dark and light, and it's about, you know, what kind of program there was, you know, you could say the matrix program. But this video is all about, you know, what you can expect and how you should deal with that. And, you know, I'm here to tell you that Kali Yuga has ended, and that we are fully moving into the full benevolence, full positive timeline. And this is all more to understand that that this is also how this is going to pan out from this point on. You know, is it going to be a lot of echo for you or not, you know, or for the world? Because I just want to put this out there as soon as possible. You know, it's all about, you know, are you going to buy into all that marketing? Because on the end of the day, you know, you're going to manifest whatever you are focusing on. And, you know, so it's up to you to actually allow yourself to believe that Kali Yuga indeed has ended, that there is no Armageddon coming, that there is no alien invasion coming, you know, and that indeed it's plain and simple as that. It's all about the program, and, you know, you being in a program, it's about you. Are you going to get out of that program and, you know, focus on something beautiful, something that you want to see, something that you want to create? Depends, you know, how your personal life, your own universe, right? How your universe gonna, how this gonna reflect in your universe, and, you know, as well for the universe around you. You know, I don't watch TV, for example, for 15 years because I take responsibility to the highest level, and I'm not going to be supporting or manifesting anything that is not my own agenda, and that is not something why I have come here to this planet Earth, right? So you being on this channel, you already understand that there was always the war, the oldest war in a book, and in a, you know, Eva is dark over light, you know, light has won, and now this is just clearing up, and it's up to you how quicker, how faster you want to see all these changes in your own life. And, you know, so don't give your power away. I always love to say, who buys into who? You know, whose story are you carrying? Are you living your own story? Are you playing for your own team? Because this is what I'm urging you to do at this point of time, because I'm already living in heaven for many years now. When the whole world was going bonksters, I entered into my peace state, which I love you as well to enter here with me, because indeed everything comes to you, and where your consciousness goes, and in turn what you're gonna bring back into your own universe. So a lot to cover. You're gonna love all of it, I promise, as always. And of course, on this channel there is absolutely no fear, and I bring you the information that I found, that I sifted and sorted, that I found from my own universe, right? Because I work with God, I walk with God for the last 5-6 years non-stop. That's all I do. I don't watch other people's stuff, or I do when I'm specifically guided, but that only comes as a confirmation to something that I already know, if that makes sense. So what is really interesting is that, about this, this program ending, this Kali Yuga, which was all the distractions, and da. So it's all about now clearing out all of the timelines, right? And it's coming out into the light. This is like someone pressed a reset button, and so all of the things start to reset in their core. That's how my light beings said this to me. So it's all about now realigning with the stars, the source of all there is. So the timelines are actually merging and at the same time splitting, right? Because it's splitting two main, which way you wanna actually go, because as your energy, and energy cannot cease to be or cannot be created, but it can change shape, right, and direction. So what is going to happen with your energy, you are indeed in control of it. Okay, so let me just so this also means that the death traps are dissipating as a result, as a result of this. And even all the illusions, illusionary path that you have been chasing, all those carrots, desires for anything that is not in your highest interest, for your soul purpose, for your divine blueprint, those kind of desires that even those kind of things are going to be fading away, right? Which is telling you it's really like I saw, it's really like a reset button is pressed on the global level. And so it's just up to you. How quickly are you going to pick it up on this and stop creating someone else's story, right? And start resetting your own timeline, because, right, you can be among the first one, or you can be among the last one. So which one is going to be, right? So everything that is not your true authentic path will start to go away. So, right, in a case that you are listening, that you are tuned in. So so it's like the whole reality, like this matrix, like all these programs are resetting. So it's also as your body, right, your own universe, which is you, is also resetting. All the systems are resetting there too, because it must, right? Because whatever is happening on a global level is happening on you. This is why I say every single thing you've created. So be extra aware, especially now, where your consciousness goes, where your awareness goes. Very interesting, we got help sent from the stars, and it's like a healing blanket. It's like a healing light. It's a blue light that covers the globe and all the people in it. It's like I saw the light blue light, like the light of the gas, that kind of light. It is like a technology, energetic geometric patterns to help with what is happening on a global stage, to aid this realignment, reset to the original blueprint more easily template, right? This template. So then many people will feel homesick for their true home, will feel the call of belonging, and some already assembling with their origin, right? Because it just makes sense if all these earthly matrices are disassembled, like they are disassembling more and more you're going to be able to connect to your star origin, right? In the next 3 months, lots of readjusting on many fronts, depends what is that in for you, right? But this is why, again, you just have to be extra aware, and to see, what is happening in your life, to follow those real impulses, real interests, real desires, and being able to see the things for what they are, not to chase something just because you started chasing this 10 years ago and now you really want to see it done, and it's all this ego and whatnot. So so the next thing, the light beings are moving forward and evil are pushed back and back into the dark, invisible where they belong. They don't belong. So, right, they are not for the stages of the world. So is this shift happening, right? So Kali Yuga has ended, New Age has started, where benevolence leads the way, where you get help with angelic realms, guides of the pure light, right? Because now we are truly so the worst is ended and the best is beginning, and I don't even think that these ages are going to be going for much longer. That was just, the program. So now we are actually going to our Christ time, our crystalline time, our natural time, where actually time isn't time. Time was, another another long story. Time was artificially created, aging was artificially created, and all these things. So where are we going? It's absolutely exciting. So I see this chunk of energy, all the way by the December, or let's say by 26th of January next year, because this is where we are entering into this new age where Pluto gets into the Aquarius for the next 18 years full time, and this is just, this preparation. This is where I see, they're going to try to, put this thing and that thing so people going to manifest. But what I see is that people not going to buy into it. And I invite you not to buy into it, but really focus, because this is really the last bit of this year where you can prepare yourself to thrive starting January. And if you remember that chunk of energy, April, May, June, July, how it was potent. April, May, June, and some of the July, how it was potent, because that was Pluto entering just a couple of months in Aquarius, and it was, oh my God, the energy was totally different. So this is what is waiting for us from the January. And, and now, starting in October next month, I'm going to do another video of this, for the eclipses. That's going to be like this last batch of energy that we really want to surrender and do your work, because the best that you can do this right now, better is going to be for you. And also what is really interesting with these eclipses that I'm going to talk in next video, it's, this season, this structure of eclipses, they started end of 21, and now with this it's energy ending. So for me it was when my father passed away in December 21, and a lot of things happened, but now is this end, so it's like a end of one cycle in a small, but in the same time, and next massive period is actually opening up because of it. This is like I love how they said this. This is like a reset to your true nature. What else could you wish for? Because all of these things, that we've been living, year after year, life after life, it wasn't your true nature. It wasn't, you didn't know that what are you actually here meant to do, and now you resetting, it's going to be your purpose, it's going to be your mission, it's going to be, you follow your passion, to follow your interest, to, do the work. Spirituality is going mainstream, guys. Like when you see this channel explode, that means, that we are fully out there, right? Until now, they're just gonna keep on, pushing us. So collectively, we are moving up in frequency, jump in density. So it's gonna become a lot easier for many people to do what they came to do. What they came here to do, express the creator that you are. Because what did you come here to do? To fully express yourself, right? This is what this life is all about. It's not about chasing all those carrots and material world. Yes, you are here to enjoy this beauty, right? To enjoy this material world, to smell it, to play with it, to to touch it, to interact with it. But physical world is only so enjoyable when you know that is a byproduct of your own energy, right? It's not something that you need to bend to, but you are actually bending this physical reality, right? Physical reality is only showing to you what is in your universe. So what is going to be for you, because now there is not many, everything is clearing up, and it's going to become easier and easier, and it's just plain silly if you're not going to be investing in yourself full time and doing these things for yourself, because your time is coming. If you're on this channel, guys, your time is truly coming. So, huge wave of cleansing energies are coming to the planet, like energetic tsunami of purification. So this is going to be the theme by the end of this year, and first part of January, because on 26th we have this Pluto coming in. So I literally saw like a massive tsunami, right, of pure purification. This is going to be emotional cleanse that will take its peak in eclipse season in October, which I'm gonna do the video on, right? Followed by November and December. Then started the 26th of January, 24, where we got fully new energies of Pluto in Aquarius, where this new age now fully starts. Next 18 years, Pluto in Aquarius. Yay! Yes. So, just have a little bit more things to share with you. Setting up the stage in a big way, like positions of leadership being vacant, and then filled up with a new structure, leaders and teams that go with the change. It's all getting set up for the January 24. And I actually saw this I saw major positions, so, the leader and then the team around it, right? Then, which is exciting, abundance is finally coming to many of you. And it's taken away from those that don't deserve it. It's like this shift that I keep on talking about. Your physical reality will start reflecting your true value. So if there is still work that needs to be done in this arena for you, use these eclipses to work on that. So use the rest of this year to do just that. So I teach a lot of my people, the only way out of here is this, the first thing that you can actually start to experience heaven on this earth is you falling in love with yourself, you falling in love with your life, and you starting to live from your heart chakra. But that's the first part. The second part of this heart chakra is self-worth, and if you don't have these both combined and done, because this is the work that has to be done, then and only then you are capable of moving into the another set of expression, which is freedom, which is your throat chakra, and where you're gonna see all these things. So now really use this time by the end of this year to fall in love with your life. Like whatever you need to do, just do it. Fall in love with your life, and see your own worth. Start appreciating you, right? This is how you're gonna start, valuing you as well, right? And because you finally going to see the justice in this world, because this outside reality, it has to just show, especially abundance that is inside of you. It has to show. Before this, it couldn't really, because of all this, monkey business with this, pure evil, and this Kali Yuga, however you're gonna call it, pure evil, pure dark. But now you're gonna see people that actually are so much worth in their word, in their work with divine, with their missions, with all these things. You're gonna see some of you, many of you on this channel are gonna start seeing that abundance coming to that, because we are abundant in nature. As I said before, everything, all the lack that you could see and all the struggle, it was plainly artificially created, because this is not the nature of this universe. Look at this abundance. Look this abundance. It's not true that you have to work to survive. Every living creature lives for free. Food is for free. Now the next chapter, people, like there is 1 million people that live out of the light of the source feeding. Right? There is no need for anything. It's just about, here to not give your power away and create someone else's story, but use this tool for yourself, and to balance out, to actually create what you want, to use your tools, right? And to make yourself believe whatever you want to believe. If you're going to believe that you don't have to age, you are not going to age. If you can believe that you are immortal in this body, physical, right now, that is going to be a reality for you. If you think that you can live off the light, you would be living out of life. So what is out of light? So what is that telling to you, right? So what is really amazing, people assembling, important connections are being made all around the world, right? And it's like this first structure that's going to be bouncing one of each other. So what does it mean now that the Kali Yuga ended on a personal level? Your conscious is coming back in a full swing. In Kali Yuga, it was so many artificial matrices that blinded you and made you unconscious. How many times you just go unconscious? How many times have you done that? You just go unconscious, and this is when they use you. And then if you don't have the programs that are there placed for your own benefit, you go and create something by the default. And what are you creating? Not your own reality, right? No matter how aware you have thought that you've been by now, you can see that and how much that you have thought that you have been awake, and now you will start to see more and more. Also, masses of people will be doing massive jumps as they realize and see what they don't know. The masses of people, they're gonna see, gonna become aware, like what you like, you don't know what you don't know, and now you're gonna start seeing what you didn't know and you thought it's like we were using 1/5 of the brain, and now you're going to be using 4/5 of the brain. So how about that? More and more people will be directly guided by higher light beings. If this is you, start making room for this to happen. So this is going to be my advice for you today. Advice for how to set. Okay, so this is how it works. It can be you or it can be someone else, because the divine always has a next plan, next person. And it's all about, you can have the gifts and predispositions and, gifts to channel or whatever. Let's say, for example, you are meant to bring some book into this world. But if you are not consciously sitting every day and writing that, and just, having this is the advice. So whatever you are doing, you have to follow your interest and your desire, your interest, your inspiration, and to find the time in your day, every day, where you are going to sit down and, just, like I love these big books, these notebooks, and I just write whatever comes through, and I ask questions, or it depends, whatever. But I always have this time where I'm only writing, where I'm only, in my devotion with God, and because if there is, for example, something that, so for example, a book needs to come through me, and if I'm not here doing it, they're gonna put this on someone else, and then how you gonna know, right? If you are not every day doing your things, like, don't wait, like. I see so many people in this spiritual community, they are waiting for this system, for that system, for quantum financial system, for money, for projects, whatever. It's not true that you have to wait anything, and this is not how, like, how your hero journey is going to start. Oh, you waited, and now you got the money, and now you can go and make this, orphanage back in somewhere in some country or whatever. No, this is not how your personal story goes. It's about you start messy, you start showing up, you start creating videos, you start doing whatever you are doing, creating every day. You're having this block of time where you're gonna sit down and where you're gonna, show up, and then your guides and God is going to be, oh my God, she's serious, let's work more with her. But if you're going to show up one day and then the second one you're not going to show up, so they're not going to bother to bring the information to you. They're going to find someone else who is dedicated, and therefore you miss your opportunity. This is why it's so important what I say: follow your inspiration, in spirit action, because this is the only call, this is the only call that you can fully trust. That, like, you don't have to question it. It is that important. I have this written in my Word of God when I work with people 40 days on their transformation one-on-one with me. And they go about, in this Word of God, they really go in length about this inspiration, because this is truly the only call that you don't have to question. You just follow. And that's the beauty of life. And it's always about surrendering into this unknown. You just, like, in a way, it's an unknown, but only the journey is unknown, because you know what you are on the end. You know that at the end God wins. You know at the end that you are the winner. You know at the end that you're gonna have this book. If you know what happens on the end, and that's the part of that creation. And then this journey towards that is only this unknown, right? And that's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of life. And at the same time, right, you're surrendering into the unknown, but in the same time, you know where are you going, because you have created it. So what is your passion? What is your interest? What is the inspiration telling to you? What would you do for free? What would you do all day long if money is not in equation? What is that thing that you are doing? That is your thing, because that thing you have been exercising and mastering after life, life after life, life after life. So I'm gonna leave you with this for this next 3 months, and subscribe to this channel, and I'm gonna watch my next video about the eclipses. Really use these eclipses. Use these eclipses to work on yourself. Eclipses are beautiful for deep transformational work, because the best that you can do this last quarter of the year, you're gonna see yourself winning next year. You're gonna be able to position yourself the best way possible. So use this time and know one thing: you have to sort out your life, this life, because in this life you have all the data, like all the data that you need. And if you just solve this life, that means that you're gonna solve your whole soul existence, because all those lessons are right here and right now. As you solve this, everything else opens up, because you have been living the same thing, hoping, this time I'm really gonna get it. And I wanna see you winning this time. and ending this life on your own terms, that you can, live from this experience when you are done, not when someone else, gonna, oh, make the sound, now it's done, now you are off, now you are dead, and now you have to come back again and to learn to walk, crawl, speak, whatever, do all over again. No, you can truly do it all this life and leave something behind you and go to something else when you are ready on your own terms. And that is my wish for you. This is my 7 stars, and I'm here to help you get to your highest timeline. I'm here creating masters, so use me while I'm still doing one-on-one, because I'm not going to be able to do this for much longer. And for sure, the price will need to go up, because it's only one me. So a lot of things I'm doing in October that are, oh my God, amazing. You're gonna hear all about it after my journey is over, because everything that I teach you is what I do, and why in return I live indeed this happy life. If you ask me what I do, I say I'm a teacher of happiness, because that's what I've created from a really miserable life back in the days. That was 22 years ago since I started this journey. So I love you guys, and share this video. Don't subscribe to anything and create by default, but get blinders on and start creating your own reality. Start creating what do you want to see in your life and in this world. You're going to see a lot of marketing around there, is this and that, and if you're going to subscribe to that, that's exactly what you're going to see in your life. So even when you're feeling sorry for someone who is sick, that sickness comes back to you. If you are, where are you focusing, that's exactly what comes back to you. So when you see someone sick, send them love, send them health, see them thriving, see them healed, because you do have that power. So I love you guys, and see you in my next video.